Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's doing all right tonight. So, we're going to be playing some more Technobabylon. I think that's going to be the case until we get completely through it. I'm really liking it so far. Just to catch everybody up, what happened last time was we are actually, we've been controlling a couple of people. So we started out somebody that was living in the slums on government-assisted housing, and then the majority of the time we've been playing as an old cop in a world where people have wetware installations in their brain, so they can just connect to all of the electronics in the world, so they can just interface with anything that's electronic and basically go into a Matrix style world by doing a trance. But the guy that we are, he's an old cop. He doesn't have that installed. He's kind of old-fashioned. There is a central AI that controls the city. It's in charge of pretty much everything. And it got mad at us because there was the equivalent to a suicide bomber who was genetically engineered to have explosive bones. And instead of neutralizing him, like we said, we talked him down. And so it got mad and ended up killing the guy. So that's where we left off. Side note, there's a guy blackmailing us and destroying our frozen embryos from our wife that died 20 years ago. And in the midst of all this, we're in the middle of an investigation to find a mind jacker, who is a guy who uses his wetware to connect to other people and basically steal their memories or information from their brain, something like that. So I think that pretty much covers everything, right? If not, then you can go back, watch the last video. I think that should get you up to speed. Alright, so let's restore our save game. Oh yeah, I named it Shit, I Killed My Kid, because during the phone call with the blackmailer, I said something wrong, and he was like, well, I'll just break your shit. Okay, so here we are in the medical examination room. This is the guy that we talked down, the suicide bomber guy that the central AI killed. The reports tell you that he was euthanized shortly after being taken into custody. Despite assurances that his death was a product of Central's caution, you can't help but perceive it as spiteful show of power. Preliminary surgical report. Name, Thomas Beckett. Suspect terminated in process of security actions at Barbers Gate Transit Station, Red Line, 4th Network. Engaged in behavior deemed threatening to public welfare. Surgeon's report. It is apparent that the suspect has been subjected to extensive prenatal genetic engineering, though his modification has been seen in a number of occasions. Throughout childhood, the normal deposition of calcium compounds into the skeleton has been reprogrammed to substitute explosive nitrate compounds, leading to secondary bone disease. Subject was taken into custody without harm to public, but has been determined to be a continued danger due to physical composition and risk of relapse into undesirable worldview. Suspect was terminated at 4 hours. 400 hours? Is it? 400 hours, right? 400 hours via barbiturate overdose. Caution. Disposal of remains should be handled with extreme care. Though subject can no longer trigger a detonation, skeletal remains still retain risk of volatility. Handle with care as with previous such cases.
The X-ray shows I was right. He had the spinal brace for scoliosis. It's a symptom of the genetic adjustments made to his bones.
Give me 1 second here. I gotta refresh my screen. I really wish the sounds wouldn't stop when I click away from the game. This game in particular. For some reason, it's just not letting me see my stream. So if anything looks weird, then let me know. Because I can't see it for some reason. I can only see my local preview.
They've holomapped his bone structure. Years of gene tampering left this kid's bones weakened and warped all around his body.
Alright. The reports tell you that he was euthanized shortly after being... Oh, never mind. Already read that. You've never personally performed an autopsy, but you're sure that you'd need more than your bare hands. Well, give me these tools. It won't let me pick up the tools.
The strangely configured memory module demanded by the blackmailer gives Lau a headache when she's too near it, suggesting it's broadcasting a signal that her wetware is picking up. It's a volumetric hologram. Even I know I can't actually grab it.
Is this the same thing? Oh yeah, that's the skeleton.
They've holomapped years.
Okay. Hand X-ray.
Apparently, the high quantities of explosives in his bones was giving him joint problems. Poor kid must have been in a lot of pain. It's already been compiled. They've been using drones like that for auto or telepresence surgery since I was a kid. Looks like it's finished with the autopsy. It's operated by Central.
So it doesn't look like there's anything else I can do. Let's go back to our office. See what? Okay, so this is the maid from Gail's house. Why?
Better not touch it. Lau's probably got her own plans for it.
Probably has her hooked up for evidence. Something like that.
Knowing Lau, I can't be certain that her interest in that thing is purely academic.
Yikes.
Trying to tidy Lau's desk for her is a battle lost before it's even fought. That's what she says, like it was something from the art of war.
We already read that. Let's see. This is stuff we've already read. I don't think there's anything new here. Class 4 information larceny with composite harm to health of individual targets. This is the Mindjacker's criminal file. And we've already read through all of this. Picture of us and our dead wife. So where is Lau? I don't think there's anything to do back at the balcony, right? What did we do there? No, I think we should stay here. I think we missed something. I don't think we went all the way over here. I mean, we did beforehand, but not since we got back. Nope, that guy's still bugging out. Probably won't respond to us. Still nothing we can really interact with.
Hey kid, you alright?
Let's call Lau. Yeah, where are you?
Lau, you there?
Regis?
You alright, Max?
Huh? Oh, yeah, just my in-out bandwidth. Central's monopolizing my wiring with the debrief. Makes it hard to concentrate on things outside the trance. Is it important?
Never mind. It can wait.
I'll tell Central you said hi.
Okay. Oh, wait. We need to call the blackmailer, right? Or, no? We can't call the blackmailer because we don't know who it is.
The strangely configured memory module demanded by the blackmailer gives Lau a headache.
I don't know what to do with it now that we have it. Oh, wait. We probably have to go back to the balcony and find some way to call him. And Bela's here! How was your drive?
Drivey.
We had to be alone last time we called, so maybe we can do something now that we're alone?
It's empty.
What's this?
What the hell is this?
It is what you saw earlier to show you two things. Firstly, it serves to prove what I have in my possession.
Oh, this is the
Second,
pieces of my
that
frozen
you must
embryo.
Be very careful what you say when you speak with me.
I have the memory module from Vanderwall's place.
Good. Place it on the bench in your garden.
A granite bench. It was hell getting it up the tower and into the garden, but worth it once here. Well, I don't think we have a choice.
Okay, module's in the garden.
Excellent. I'm sending you an address. It's a dump of a studio apartment out in the barrel. The occupant is on vacation. I want you to destroy it.
Excuse me?
Procure an explosive device, plant it within his apartment.
I don't know if we should even question it. I'm afraid that if I say anything other than, alright, I'll do it, he'll destroy another embryo. So
I guess I don't have a choice.
I'm just gonna go
I
with it.
knew you'd make the right decision, Dr. Regis. Return to your garden after the task is complete. I shall contact you then.
So I need to procure an explosive. Well, let's go check out that apartment. Oh shit! This is okay from the beginning of the game when we played that. The girl, she was in an apartment just like this, the government housing apartment, and at the end of that, I guess, chapter or whatever, we walk out the door and there's a flash of light and then it switches to another scene. We can see an explosion in a building in the background. This guy planted that bomb. Holy crap. That's crazy. Lockers like these would make an ideal place to plant explosives needed to destroy the apartment. Whoever lives here has a collection of old manga, yellowed with age. Apparently they appreciate classical media as much as yourself. You go away. You are not kawaii desu. Or whatever the hell.
Super kawaii desu.
Don't need to use it, but it could be a good place to plant the bomb. Okay. So it doesn't look like there's anything to actually get here, maybe? This apartment's occupant keeps their clothes in the lockers beneath the bed. Blue printed overalls, the kind that they issue to jobless Skanto kids filling this part of the city. Is that the same for all of them? Yeah. Despite the fact that you're about to destroy their apartment, you feel that it would somehow compound your crimes to steal from the bookshelf as well. Still, this could be a good place to plant the explosive as well. Everything I look at is just like, this could be a good place. What's up, Luke? How's it going, man? Okay. So our next task is find something that can blow up. I'm guessing at Cell HQ. I don't have like the knife or anything anymore. And I can't use the maid.
Better not touch it.
Not much. I'm enjoying this game. Me too. It seems really cool so far. Maybe there's... Oh, shit. The explosive device is going to be this guy, isn't it? The dead body. We're going to have to cut up part... Oh, no. We're going to cut off part of this guy.
They've been using drones. Looks like it's operated by...
But how do we cut off a part of him if we can't use any of these tools down here? I don't think I've missed anything that I can click on in here. I'm probably missing an item from somewhere else. Still can't go into that office because apparently I don't like that guy. Do I have to shoot the dead body with my electricity? My little jolt gun?
A big old jolt's not gonna make it work.
Let's talk to Central about it. About my illegal activities. What? Central hub systems are experiencing technical difficulties?
Great. I couldn't confess even if I wanted to.
Weird. Okay. So... maybe we missed something in the waiting room.
One of Central's fisheye cameras.
Just try to point at any little thing that I see. Maybe there's a way to get this guy to talk. You've been accused of misusing your stunner with suspects, but even you reckon this would be going too far.
They picked this guy up last night. He's got something in his wiring that might be contagious. I guess that means I'm safe, but still, poor kid.
I don't think there's anything in there that I can do. Did I miss something in the office?
Trying to tidy, that's what you...
Your territory within Cell. The desk doesn't see nearly as much use as it should. You prefer the more practical elements of investigation. Let's see what's in it.
Huh. I guess I should have turned these over to the evidence locker.
Picked up cooking gel, kitchen knife, and the hand. So I'm just keeping all this evidence in my desk drawer in my office? Body has not had a great deal of examination. You suppose they're being careful about the potentially volatile nature of parts of his body. You make a slice along his thigh and pull his femur loose.
A human femur from the engineered suicide bomber's remains. Because of his parental genetic tampering, it's packed with explosive nitrate compounds.
You cover the bone in the thermal gel. Nothing seems to happen. I'm gonna save real quick in case I blow myself up. Just want to see what happens when I crank this and then use it. You cover the bone in the hot thermal gel. It begins to sizzle and crack as the compounds within prepare for a chain reaction. Shit. Is it gonna explode? I mean, eventually we know it's gonna explode, but I'm just walking around sizzling. Don't mind me. Oh. So I guess I could have put it in any one of those. And back to the beginning of the game with this girl.
Got it.
We've come full circle. Meeting of minds.
It'd be an understatement to say it's been a bad day.
No kidding. I sure wouldn't want to be you.
Yeah, I've got a few problems, but I'm not going to let them threaten what I care about any longer.
You say that, but I think you're yellow.
Hey, I've got a plan.
If you're so decisive, why haven't you unfrozen any of those embryos?
It's been 20 years, Regis.
You know who it is, Dr. Regis. There's only one person it could be, isn't there?
You think it's Baxter?
Well, you certainly do.
Good evening, Dr. Regis.
Where are they, you son of a bitch?
I saw your handiwork and was most impressed.
So you'll give them back?
I'm sending you an address. You'll find your reward there.
Wait. Baxter?
Thanks, Phil. Give us a raspberry, please. I don't know which one of those you wanted. You can have them all. Sure enough, the tracker shows the call's location, the office of the now paroled Dr. Adam Baxter. My other arm is over here. So, Adam Baxter, I think, is the guy that caused the death of my wife 20 years ago.
How? How is this possible? Traveler, begin recording. Lau, if you're listening to this, well, it means they've caught me. It wouldn't be right if I couldn't explain things to you, though. I've been blackmailed, with the lives of my kids. I traced the calls the blackmailer made. There's only one man who would have done this.
Can't believe you've done this.
And yet, thanks to the neural governor, he's also the only one who never could have. I've got to see that justice is done. Good luck, Max.
I'm gonna go kill a bitch.
Hey, Charlie.
No!
That's Dr. Regis, corpseman.
Oh, sorry, Dr. Regis. Sir, I need your help, Doctor. Rescue brought someone in, but I'm not qualified to take the statement.
I'm very busy, corpseman. Can't you find Santiago or Lau?
No, sir. They're still in the AR lab, trying to fight off the heuristic attack. It'll only take a second, sir.
Fine.
Oh, thank you, sir. I've been panicking all evening about it. She's in the waiting room at the end here.
Now I gotta go do this, because this guy doesn't know how to do anything. Yeah, they say corpseman, and it's really annoying. Hey, it's the chick that we played at the beginning of the game.
Oh, hey, some service. These flexes are broken. I can't input anything.
That's because they're not flex screens. They're sheets of paper.
Paper? What is this, the Dark Ages?
I'm Dr. Regis. I'm a cell agent. I've been sent to give you the standard debrief after being involved in something like this. It's our role to do all we can to keep you safe.
Yeah, great job with that so far.
Where do you live?
The trance.
And where is your physical address?
Well, it was 13E8682 Zeus Street.
Excuse me?
13E8682 Zeus Street?
He's like, oh shit, that's what I just blew up.
Can I take your name and SOC number?
Sesame Lodha SN 134244.
That's a nice name. Indian? Sri Lankan?
Dunno. Raised by the city. Why do you care?
My wife was Sri Lankan. She always... Oh, you don't care, do you?
That obvious?
Any aliases? Net, trance, flow, those sorts of things?
Mandala.
Mandela.
What's your employment status?
What do you think? Blue recycled overalls?
So, not currently employed.
Duh.
Perhaps they didn't think you had the right attitude for it. Your health status?
Dunno.
How do you not know that?
Been busy. Only come out to eat.
You're a thrall. Shall I put net addict then?
Put what you want. I don't care.
Why are you here at Cell?
They didn't tell you? Someone cut my network and locked my apartment. I just about managed to crack the door when the whole damn place exploded.
Exploded?
Sure, I didn't like the place, but I didn't do it. Hey, is there a net connection here? I haven't been able to hook up for hours.
Junkie.
Excuse me.
Oh shit, I gotta get out of here.
So, can I go?
Corpseman, the girl in there's life may be at risk. Do not let her leave without authorization from myself or Dr. Lau.
Can do, Dr. Regis.
Empty apartment, my ass. That girl was locked in there. That asshole knew what would happen when He wanted her killed. I know what he has against me, but why her as well?
Why is this taking so long? Can I get back in the trance yet?
But it wasn't in her apartment, it was below her apartment. So we don't know if that was on purpose or not. All right.
My wetware's dried up. All I've got left is the crusty layer stuck to my hands.
Well, let's give it a shot.
I don't have enough wetware to form a connection with anything. All my wetware's dried up. Nuke it. I just grew this batch.
So is this completely useless? Let's see. This message is to remind you that you have not been attending your scheduled employment meetings. This is the stuff that you read at the beginning of the game.
He looks sick. I hope I don't catch anything off him.
Talk to me.
Hello? Guess he doesn't feel like talking.
What if we give him this residue?
It feels like he's wired. I could probably make a connection with more wetware.
We'll get some from him. Or something.
They must have huge vents in this building. I can't reach it from here.
Dancing on the table.
Hey,
What?
would you mind not doing that?
Doing what? I wasn't doing anything.
I can see you, you know. The camera's there for your own safety.
Fine. I'd better find a way to fix that.
Let's take the cup and the paperwork. Put some water in the cup. Okay, I wonder if I have to like put the residue on the camera.
I can't reach it. Huh? Fixed to the floor.
I want to stand on it.
Huh? Better not. I can't
How do I reach it? I want to stand on the trash can.
A stainless steel, they probably go as much as I'd like to. There must be something worse I can do to it. It's the paperwork they wanted me to fill out. Who even uses paper anymore?
Okay, so in order to stand on the table, we have to make sure that the camera can't see us. But we can't reach the camera. But there is a trash can here. And I'm not sure if there is a way to fill it or something like that. Oh, table base.
The table's screwed into the ground. The table's just like gray, functional.
What happens if we use the table base?
I can't get the screws out with my bare hands.
Can we just leave?
It's locked.
Nope.
The lighting fixture's broken. Maybe someone went nuts in here and took it out on the light. The lighting I can't...
Okay, so that is going to need... Okay, it looks like the first thing we have to do is the camera thing. Oh, wait. Can I put the residue in the cup
Everything
of water?
I can scrape off my hands is in the cup.
Okay. What did she say? You have to lower the temperature of wetware when you grow it. So you probably have to
I can't
put it in the air vent. Or give it to this guy.
You want this? Huh. Guess it... I can't use it. Doesn't look like it wants... It's already full. Better not.
Interface with the door?
How's that gonna...
Put it...
I may not be 100% clear on paper, but I don't think that's how it works.
Alright, so what are we missing here? There's something that we have to,
Old-fashioned
click
hollow
on.
hardware for everyone who comes in here not wired. It may only show the news, but it must be connected.
We gotta get this camera off of us, somehow. Can I cover it with the paper?
I can't reach...
No, still can't reach it. So if I click on the table, does he just yell at me the same way?
Hey,
What?
would you mind?
Yeah.
Doing what?
I can't. The camera.
Anything I can do
It
from
won't
the
bring
food
up the
machine?
menu. The insert coin message on the screen is in the way. It's different from mine. There's a message on the panel.
Insert coin?
Doesn't look like...
Okay, so I wonder if there's something we have to get from the food machine first, but we don't have any sort of coins.
What? Drink... This must be where people in here... Huh? A stainless steel... They probably go through everything guessed they're out.
What do we do, guys? Oh wait, there's a sheet. Just take the sheet from this guy. He doesn't care.
I can't read... Better not. I don't think... I can't use...
Hey,
What?
would you mind not doing that?
Doing what?
The camera.
I'd better...
Okay. So now we have a blanket, but it doesn't seem to help us
I can't...
cover the camera at all. Is there anything else that we're missing? Like we missed the sheet?
The lighting maybe. I can't. Doesn't look like it wants to. I can't.
So I can't reach anything.
It's all. Better.
Don't think I can put anything
As much
in
as
the trash can.
A rubbery Oh.
Wait, what?
It's a filled up plastic cup. What's left of my.
What did I just click on? Something
It won't
about a
bring up the
rubbery something? What was that?
A stainless. Better not. This will open an individual's mind to the trance.
Wait, a
The
tab?
table's screwed into the ground.
Oh, table base. I had a Steam pop up that was covering the last end of table base, and it looked like it just popped up and said tab. It's like, ooh.
I can't get the screws out with my bare hands. My nails aren't strong enough for that.
Don't think there's anything in here that I can do. Let me double check. Water, nutrition. Oh, so the email contains how we make more wetware. So we have the water, nutrition. We get that from the food. Heat. So we probably put that in the either in the vent or in the broken light. Use that as a heat lamp. Can't download the malware again. Alright guys, what do we do? What do we do?
I may not be one.
Paperwork on the table.
What?
Would you?
Doing what?
He's yelling at me for putting the paper on the table?
Hey.
What? Doing what?
I
better. I can't use.
What a dick. What am I supposed to do with it?
I don't. I'm not giving. You want this? Huh.
He doesn't want the paperwork. Have you tried putting the paper in the water?
I can't use it like that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was gonna go for at first. Like, hey, oops, I spilled water on my paperwork. I better have somebody come replace it and open the door or something like that. Also, what's going on, Razor? Good to see you back. So, pretty much to do anything, I have to make sure that the security guard can't see me, which is happening through this camera right here. I can't reach it to do anything, like put the sheet over it or whatever. And the only thing I can think of is it has something to do with this trash can right here, like trying to stand on it, but it won't let me stand on it.
Huh?
It just says fixed to the
A stainless
floor.
paper.
Like, I don't want to pick it up. I want to stand on it. I've tried putting everything
As much as I'd like.
into the trash can to maybe fill it up to stand on it, but nothing works.
Doesn't look like it.
Use everything on the food machine.
Doesn't. I can't.
Use everything on the
can't-
screen.
I can't.
And I can use items on the table base, but he yells at me for that too. Or on the table in general, if I use an item on it. I can't get this guy to talk to us
Hello?
either.
Huh. Guess he doesn't feel like talking.
So I'm guessing we need something specific done before he'll even talk to us. We probably have to get the wetware made before that happens. Can you guys try clicking on the stream? Make sure my heat map is working. There's like click on the trash can or something. I want to test the accuracy. It's been kind of off, but I want to see if I can get it kind of calibrated.
I can't get the screws out with my bare hands. My nails aren't strong enough for that.
Oops. Okay. Are you guys clicking like on the center? So I try to align it to the center like that. It's kind of offset. I'm just seeing if I can adjust for it anyway. Alright, let me I'm gonna clear that off. Alright, that seems to do it pretty well. Try clicking on the camera now. This little fisheye camera.
I can't reach it properly from down here.
I know you can't.
I can't. Huh?
See, and then that's kind of off now, isn't it? So maybe I have to like put it somewhere in between.
This must be where people in here.
Oh well, that's got to be close enough. I'll get the gist of it when people click now. So yeah, I am not sure what to do. It's got to be some sort of interaction that we've missed. But I'm pretty sure it does have to do with these two things, the camera and the trash can. Or maybe not.
I can't
she's
reach
not
it
even
properly
trying.
from down here.
She just kind of casually raises her arm.
I can't reach it properly from down here.
I can't reach. It's just so far away.
I don't think.
And I don't think I can use things
A
on
rubbery
myself.
plastic sheet? Why would... Oh! It's the paperwork they wanted me to fill out. It's a filled up plastic cup.
Alright, so do you guys think there's a specific item combination that I haven't tried yet that would be beneficial? I don't think I can even use
I can't get the screws
table.
out with my bare hand. The table's screwed. The table's just like Ray, functional, probably strong.
Hey,
What?
would you mind not doing that?
Yes.
Doing what? I wasn't doing anything.
I can see you, you know. The camera's there for your own safety.
Fine. I'd better find a way to fix that. Huh?
Okay, so if we can't reach the camera, and we can't stand on something to reach the camera, then we have to do something that either extends our reach or use something else to reach the camera, like, spraying water at it somehow.
I can't reach. I can't.
But it just says that I can't reach it.
I can't. I may not be one. I can't. Old-fashioned.
Can we use the screen? Oh my god, we haven't used the screen yet?
Hi there. How can I help?
Can I speak to you?
Sure. Just a second.
I'm
hungry.
starving. It's been days since the last time I ate.
And was that because you were deep in the trance?
Yeah.
That's not the point. I couldn't get the food machine in here to work.
Oh yeah, they take tokens. Here, have a few. You'll be able to get yourself something.
Is it any good?
What kind of machine do you have at home?
The kind that came in Skanto apartments.
Ooh, ouch. Yeah, kind of about that.
So we have tokens now. We can use the tokens to get the food for the wetware. We can also use the tokens maybe as a screwdriver. Can you turn the camera off?
Would I be able to get some privacy?
What do you mean?
Well, with that camera, I don't think I can, personal stuff, business.
I'm sorry. I understand how you feel, but I can't cut the camera.
What? That's not fair!
All of the cameras are tied into the centralized network. We can't turn them off, even if we wanted to. It's for your security.
Oh, I see. You're not able to.
Charlie doesn't like it either. He keeps breaking the camera in his office. Central gets real mad at him.
How does he break it?
Why are you keeping me in this cell? I haven't done anything!
Oh, this isn't a cell. The cells are only 2 cubic meters.
That's not the point! I didn't break the law!
It's for your own safety. Charlie's asked to make sure you stay here until he gets back.
I don't feel very safe. My apartment exploded.
Oh, ouch. Was it a nice place?
Well, no, but that isn't the point.
Accidents like that happen sometimes. At least Cell were able to get you out.
I'm not sure it was an accident. My connection was cut and my doors were locked before it happened.
Who'd want to hurt you, though?
That's just it. I don't know who. I mean, I've pissed people off in net matches sometimes, but this?
She got a bullshit headshot on that one guy and he just blew up the apartment.
What's wrong with that guy on the bed? He hasn't said a word in hours.
We're not sure. He was picked up on the street yesterday. It looks like he's come down with a psychophage issue.
So you're just ignoring him?
Well, there's not much we can do until we know what it is.
Why let it show symptoms? Why not connect someone?
All of our Infowar teams are busy with the... never mind.
Let me do it.
Who was that guy who came in?
Oh, Charlie? He's one of the most experienced agents in Cell. A lot of people have trouble getting on with him, but he's just businesslike.
It sounded like he was panicking about something.
I've never thought of him as someone who gets worried. Grumpy a whole lot of the time, sure.
So,
Almost done.
Agent,
Just Corpseman, actually. Quince. What's your name?
Sesame, Latha.
Nice to meet you, Miss Sesame.
Open sesame.
Pardon my asking, but you were raised by the city, weren't you?
You read that on my file?
Nah, I was too.
No way.
Yeah, we're practically family.
I've been in here for hours. The guy in the bed isn't much company. What is there to do?
There's the terminal. You could check the news.
Ugh, I can't stand this much of the real world. It's so slow.
I'm sorry. People don't usually spend so long in here. It's just taking a bit longer than usual.
I need to get back in the trance. How can I make a connection?
Sorry, we don't allow trans connections from inside Cell.
What? That's inhuman! I have rights, you know!
Not to an internet connection, you don't.
Come on, I could just hook something up through that terminal.
I'm sorry, but it's for security.
Chick's addicted.
So, how'd you know I was raised by the city?
It was a guess, but your name was a clue. You ever notice how they always assign kids names from nature? Quince, sesame. We even had a pomegranate in my center.
Huh. I suppose that's true. Never met any with any cool names, though. No tigers or anything.
Yeah, I don't think they do the extinct ones, though.
Aw, tigers are extinct.
So, how'd you end up working for Cell?
I'm not sure, really. Kinda drifted in. Most of the kids from my center ended up here. Monroe Center, down by the coast, that is. Where'd you grow up?
Taylor, near the lake. Most of us just ended up on Skanto, unemployed.
I'm sorry to hear that. Personally, I think us city kids should stick together. There are so many of us, we'd be a force to be reckoned with.
Well, then help me.
So, what's your first name, Mr. Corpsman Quince?
It's Amadi, an Angolan name. Apparently that's where my family came from, but I've been here as long as I can remember. The first names are always from kids' cultural backgrounds. What about Latha? Is that, Indian?
Dunno. Probably. I came with a refugee shipment from the war. You ever feel like exploring your roots?
Not really. I grew up here. Newton is my home.
Yeah, there isn't really much for me in the old country either. Except thousands of kilometers of radioactive hot zone. Thanks for that.
Anytime. Just call if you need anything.
Let's see if he'll let us on the table now.
Hey,
What?
would you mind...
Thought
Doing
we were
what?
friends,
I wasn't doing
Quince.
anything. I'd better...
Thin metal discs for getting things from the food machine. The fact that Cell are still using physical currency makes you shudder in revulsion and makes you wonder what other kinds of backwards practices they make use of here. Well, let's start by getting food. So we have food and a metal fork. So we want to put the food in the cup.
I'd put some of it in the cup.
And then stir it.
Prying it open with a...
Oh, nope. So now we have a fork.
I don't think... The fork won't fit in the seam. If I could find something more Better not. I could probably pop it open if I could reach it properly.
It's a thick brown mash that probably contains the bare minimum of what a human body needs.
I don't know how, but they've made it even worse than my food machine does.
Okay, so we have some new items. So what do we do
It won't bring
with
up the
them?
menu. The insert...
Do we need to use this again?
How much of this... That sure won't make... Prying it open... I may not be one...
Let's try giving this guy food.
You want this? Huh. Guess he doesn't feel like talking.
Should we give him the fork? See if he tries to do something with it?
You want this? Huh. You want this? Huh.
Nope, he doesn't want anything. Unable to be pleased.
Better not. I don't think...
Ha! I threw the food at the camera.
What did you do? I've lost the feed from the camera.
Blame it on the other guy.
Oh jeez, Charlie's gonna kill me. Why did you do that?
I like my privacy.
Just don't do anything stupid, okay? Please?
Okay. So now we can unscrew the table base.
There. The table has been freed.
First, I probably want to jump up on it and
It's broken, but...
pry this open with the broken light. Or with the fork.
Ouch!
Okay, so don't do that. Yikes. Okay. Can we pull the table? Saw that coming. I mean, I wasn't trying to stab the light bulb or anything. I was just trying to pop off the cover. Thought that she could handle that.
They must have huge vents in this building.
So now we put the
That's not going to help me.
Nope. Can we right off with the metal
That's
fork.
not going to help.
The tokens?
That's not.
The sheet?
That's not. I've given it a handle made of that plastic rubbery sheet.
Ah. Insulate the handle. Okay.
Not from up.
I forgot that the blanket was rubbery. Let's pull this back over and then pop open that bad boy. Trying to get the light.
Ah!
Fuck! I keep falling for that.
Ouch!
I probably have to use the stupid fork.
I've already anything else, and I'll probably.
Or do I just use the sheet directly
can't-
on it? No. Paperwork?
This kind of sums up my feelings about paperwork.
Oh shit. Now I have a burning piece of paper. Put it in the trash can.
I guess that's sorta safer.
Now maybe I can heat up this plastic cup. Yeah.
Let's see if this works.
Making that wetware. 80 minutes
Easy.
later.
Nothing stands between me and my trance.
Alrighty. Good job. High five to us. So,
Either it's got some pretty tough shielding, or it's too old to be compatible. From the look of it, I'd say the second one.
okay, so we can't interface with the food
I don't think I
thing.
can.
Can't interface with the dispenser. I guess we're gonna interface with this guy.
Got it. I've made a connection with his neural hub.
Okie dokie. Let's trance it up. I'll try the screen as well after I get done with this one. Are we going directly into his world? What the hell? He's stuck in the wall.
Hi there.
Oh, hey. Make yourself at home. Everyone else seems to in here.
I'm Mandela.
Guy, I'd shake your hand, but, well,
Here's the other guy.
Pinocchio?
it's a disguise. Normally, by this stage, the Trojan is in control of its host motor functions. It makes a really clumsy mind state echo of the host, then uses it to try to make a convincing flight to Greater Han.
He didn't look like he's in control in meat space.
Peace, bread, and work in the Greater Han Republic.
It's kind of a stalemate at the moment.
He's taken to bombarding you with propaganda instead?
It thinks it can wear me down.
Long life and prosperity to our beloved land of Greater Han.
You alright?
Oh yeah, just peachy. Well, I would be if that imposter would go away.
I am not an imposter. I am the real.
Host name.
I am the real host name.
How'd you wind up like this?
Well, you know that urban myth about the human resources Trojan?
The one that makes you move to China and join a factory collective?
Turns out, it's not a myth. If I'm correct, Cell have brought me in for treatment.
That's a good thing, right?
Well, duh. I don't want to work in a Han factory.
All glory to the Greater Han Republic.
Shut up!
Anything I can do to help?
There would be, but I'm going to have to decline.
I don't think you're really in a position to bargain.
Hey, for all I know, you're a Cell agent trying to breach my wiring. If I give you too much room, then I'm just swapping him over there as my oppressive influence.
The influence of the mighty Han Republic spans the world.
Why would Cell want to breach you?
Again, if I start telling you about that, then I'm incriminating myself. I'd love to help you help me, but I'd need to know we're on the same side.
Don't go anywhere.
Ah,
So how do we prove that we're on the same side? Make this guy go away, maybe?
Do not think only of yourself.
Jeez, talk about low quality.
I guess I can't do anything.
Better be careful what I touch. Anything could be a carrier for malware in here.
Yeah, so maybe I have to interface with the screen and get some sort of proof for this guy. So let's give that a shot. Oh, we can at least connect to it.
Got it. I can feel the net on the other side.
Okay. Let's see what we can find. Low quality knockoffs from China. Maybe that has some sort of bearing. Connection to user.guy. Connection to info wall.
Ahlan wa salam.
Hi? I'm looking for the internet. Are you tapping the line as well?
Indeed I am, except we appear to be doing it from opposite directions.
Who are you? Oh shit, that's like a recreation of her apartment. That might— oh, that's the apartment that Charlie blew up.
You're a hacker.
That sounds so crude.
The sort who prefers to be called an adventurer?
I'm merely a concerned citizen. You can call me Jinsel.
I'm Mandela. This looks a lot like the kind of place I used to live.
It ought to. It was right above your own. In fact, we're trying to reconstruct the data from moments before the blast.
You know where I live?
We wouldn't be taking our responsibilities seriously if we didn't. We also know that it appears you've been targeted deliberately. These are shots we've been able to recover of the man who planted the bomb.
Oh shit.
That's the guy I spoke to.
They got pictures of it.
Yeah, he's the cell agent who interviewed me. He left like an hour ago. Why do you think it was me they were aiming for?
We hear things. We're also aware that prior to the blast, you were trapped.
Yeah, someone cut my connection and locked the door.
It would appear that you were being kept in place until the bomb was planted.
They probably could have just done it. I'd have been in trance for hours.
They had to be certain. But now that you've escaped, it appears that your life is still at risk.
Why would a cell agent be trying to kill me?
Often, Central's plots are unclear. This, however, is too direct and destructive for how Cell works.
You think it's personal, then?
In any case, he knows where you are and that you survived.
He's also got me trapped in one place again.
Then it's imperative that we help you to escape. Our agent may be able to help you with that. He is close at hand.
Is it the guy in the room? That's why he wouldn't tell us anything. Yeah, that's funny. They think that Charlie's the one that actually meant to kill her when he was just doing this blindly because of blackmail.
Wait, the guy in the cell with me? Blonde pseudo-leather jacket, got the shakes?
That would be Guy, yes. He's acting as one of our relays within Cell.
You think he can help me get out?
We work within our own specialties, and his is Cell. If anyone were able to furnish a means for you to escape, it would be him.
Looks like a partially built sim.
Indeed, we're using a number of different sources to reconstruct a scene. Cameras, chromatographs, even the charge variances and wiring.
So why are you hooked up to Cell? No offense, but you'd have to be crazy to hack Central.
Fortunately, Central is indisposed. An initial attack appears to have crippled it.
Ah, so lots of opportunists are trying their luck while the security's weak.
Precisely. I was assembling this sim at the same time, when you joined it through an outbound port.
Who do you run with? Collective? A nun?
We're a circle of truth seekers and underground journalists. We go by Jahilia.
Never heard of it. What's it mean?
Well, who controls the media today?
Chishiki? They're the biggest.
Exactly. Chishiki, whose name means knowledge.
Truth.
Except in this knowledge, there's nothing but trivia and lies. So where will people find the truth?
On the internet?
No, that's not quite it. Jahilia means ignorance. It's meant to be ironic.
Oh, I see. Even though you are on the internet, trance, that sort of thing, right?
I suppose. Anyhow, that's beside the point.
I'd better disconnect and see if your guy can help me get out.
Tawfiq, I've sent you the location to find us at. I'll be here should you require any further assistance in your escape.
So, can I do anything in here?
No doubt about it. This is the one who spoke to me.
Alright, let's go give the other guy this chick's name so he knows that we're on his side.
Hi, Guy.
Hey there.
Hello.
She wasn't talking to you!
Jinsel says hi.
Oh, does she? Tell her she owes me double for this one. I lost touch with her hours ago.
She says you know a way out of here?
Well, sure. It's even easier when Central's down. Of course, I'm gonna need something from you.
What do you want?
Fine. What is it you want?
I need an edge to help me get rid of the chatterbox. For that, I need epinephrine. See if you can get them to bring any in.
And if they don't?
You look clever. You can probably find a way to make it.
Substance abuse is the curse of the working classes.
Why do you want this stuff?
The people here don't exactly know what they're doing. Cell's treatment might work, or I might walk out of here and straight to Greater Han. The epinephrine will give me enough of a boost to make sure it's me who wins the battle.
We must persevere in the great revolutionary struggle.
Plus, it's the kind of thing that most chemical synthesizers can make.
Wait, like a food machine?
Probably.
Don't go anywhere.
You're funny.
Okay. Gotta fake a seizure or something for the guard.
Ugh, how much of this?
Can't interface.
Either
with
it's
it.
got some from the look of it. I can't. The fork won't fit in the seam. If I could
Find something more precise than a wrapped up fork. What can we use
the table's.
that's more precise than the fork that we have in order to get into the food machine?
Can you smell it?
What can we use? Is there anything in the trash can? No.
A stainless steel. They probably.
So there's nothing in it from earlier. We don't have our cup anymore. There's something that we do in the vent. I mean, we haven't done anything with it yet, but maybe that's for once we help this guy.
That's not going to. That's not. That's not.
We still have this sheet for some reason.
I can't use. I can't use. Prying it open with a.
What have we got here? Still have the water dispenser. I just don't think that we can.
I don't think I.
Yeah, we can't interface with it.
I can't read. Better not. I can't read.
Can I interface with the light? Or is it just gonna shock me?
The wetware won't form a connection with it.
Why
I
not?
can't. I've anything else. It doesn't. I don't think that. Old-fashioned hello.
Let's see. Let's
Hi there.
contact this
How can I
guy.
help?
Can I speak to you?
Sure. Just a second.
The guy in the bed? I know what's wrong with him. He's contracted a human resources Trojan.
How would you know this? Have you been trancing with him? Because then we might have to quarantine you as well.
No, I had a friend come down with it.
Okay, then. I can get something to help. Unfortunately, I can only try to stabilize him for now. We have to wait for a specialist before we can try anything stronger.
What is it?
A utility drone. It probably...
Can I...
I may be good, but even that officer would...
what do we need
Prying
to do?
it open...
We need to do something to it, right?
I can't use... I can't...
What do we do with it?
Looks like it's full of medical stuff.
Oh, we just
Hey,
use it?
what are you doing to that drone?
I was just checking out the hardware. It's quite some gear you guys have.
I've done all I can for the moment. Let me know if it gets any worse, okay?
So we got a scalpel. Now we can pry open the food machine.
Wow, this is some really old hardware. It's going to need some upgrading if I want to make it produce anything complex.
Got optical module and a memory block.
A standard 1 terabyte memory block. This was apparently the only recipe available to Cell's food machine. Looks like they cut costs by only giving the module a tiny lens. I'm going to need to find something bigger in order to produce anything more complex.
Okay.
I think it looks...
So how do we upgrade these? Can we interface with them?
The wetware won't form a connect...
Maybe we can use the scalpel to open that.
That's not going to...
Oh.
It's already been opened up.
So, what do I do with this? Can I...
It's not
Oh, maybe I can form a connection with
Either
this
it's
now
got
that
some
open.
pretty from the look...
Nope. What do I do?
Hello? Huh.
It's a hypodermic injector gun. Doesn't look like it's loaded with anything.
The wetware won't...
Hi there.
Can I...
Sure.
We'll see what he says about the other option.
Sorry about messing up the room.
Charlie's not gonna be happy, but I've seen worse. At least it's not hard to clean, all this concrete.
Thanks for that.
Anytime. Just call if you need anything.
Well, that didn't give us anything useful. So what do we do with this new stuff?
I've already...
What happens if we use it now?
Unless it's a component... I can't put it back. I haven't... It's still just made...
Maybe I can just do something once I trance? See if this shit can help us at all.
I've got a...
Yes.
You're occupying this terminal's internet port. Mind if I connect to the trans through you?
I'm sorry, that's not possible.
Oh, come on, man. I'll only be a few Gbps. I haven't been on in, like, hours.
I can assure you, the trance won't be going anywhere without you.
Come on, I need to get back in there.
I'm sorry, I have to keep this port open for our data miners. Plus, it may not be safe for you.
They've already got me in here. What's the worst that can happen?
Think it through. If whoever has been targeting you notices you've come back online...
They'd realize I was still alive.
And exactly where you are. I'm sorry, but until we find out exactly who they are and what they want, you're going to have to remain out of the trance.
Something's wrong with Central. Did you do it?
Not us. We've never seen anyone quite so devastatingly successful. A multi-vector heuristic denial of service attack against Central's inner systems.
But for that, you'd need thousands.
Hundreds of thousands of systems, well prepared, working in synchronicity. Or access to its innermost workings. It's almost too good to be true, all of Central down at a moment's notice.
How's the city still running?
They'll have auxiliary mechanisms in place. Newton's autonomic nervous system to Central's higher brain functions.
With Central suddenly down, Cell's security system was weaker than ever.
Precisely. An opportunity that Jahilia couldn't pass up.
What's Guy's job then?
He's a good friend of our cause, works as a relay. We keep a connection open to him, and he finds a way to get as physically close as possible to secure systems.
He looks like he could do with your help.
His link was lost several hours ago.
The Trojan psychophage he's infected with.
He has used some risky tactics for getting inside Cell before. While successful, it appears that his work may have overcome him.
Where can I
Guy's
go?
going to help me get out, but what then? I can't exactly go home anymore.
We have much to discuss, and that would be better done at a secure site. There are a number of terminal nodes we use as drop points. One of those will suffice. But remember, do not access the trance on the net until we confirm it's safe.
I reach Yashiki sometimes. What's wrong with them?
That depends. If you want the banal and the trivial, they're absolutely fine. By having a stranglehold on the world's media industry, they are capable of controlling what the majority of the population are aware of.
Are they lying to us?
No, merely deceiving.
Huh?
What they want people to know, they'll report wholly, truthfully, and factually. This is how they've established their credibility. If they or their allies wish something to be suppressed, they have thousands of hackers on staff to destroy systems that pose a threat.
You're kidding.
Not at all. They lead the world in private sector espionage through a number of subsidiaries. As far as Jahilia are concerned, the things most worth knowing are those that others wish hidden. That is why we work against Chishiki, to ensure that the world knows the whole truth.
For some reason, this reminds me of Deus Ex. Was there a similar storyline there?
This apartment looks almost exactly like mine. Well, except for all the data.
Not surprising, since
Are you
unlike Together...
Yeah, then I... Any idea?
Have you been hacking anyone you shouldn't have?
Nobody who tried to kill me anyway. Could it be related to Cell? It was an agent who planted the bomb.
Not directly. If it was, they'd have finished you rather than keeping you prisoner. I have some theories as to what's going on, but we'll know more for certain later.
Once you've had a chance to pull data out from Central while it's down.
Exactly.
Thanks.
Well, that didn't get us anywhere. Let's see if he can do something with the modules that we got. Oh. I have to download the data.
I don't think this can...
Oh, that was so easy. I just didn't think that I could pick up that data. So I put this in the memory card and put that back in.
I hope it understands its new orders. I can't just put it back. The optics aren't sensitive enough to construct...
So I need a bigger lens, right?
Looks like they cut costs by only giving the module a tiny...
What can be used as a lens? This... No, that's gotta be too big, right?
I don't think... Better...
What can we use the scalpel on?
That... That sure won't make it as cool. That I can't.
Need to find something for a lens, but the only thing I can think of that's bigger is that camera, but that might be too big, right?
That isn't. I can't. I think it looked. I don't think. I can't. Huh?
Can I pull the table this way? I can. Aha. Did not know that.
That isn't an upgrade.
Are you shitting me? Can I pull off this lens?
I'm going to need something, otherwise I'm...
Oh. Scalpel.
This might be useful. I've already got...
Alright.
I've upgraded the optical component with the camera...
Just reinstall it and see if we can get this guy the drugs he needs.
It should be a lot... Let's see what it can do. It didn't sound like the machine enjoyed that. At least it managed to make me a cartridge of epinephrine.
Okay, so we got the cartridge. We load it into the
cartridge is
injector.
mounted in...
Then do we just give it to him?
Now let's see if he holds up his end of the bargain.
Hippocratic Oath. Achievement unlocked. Do I have to talk to him again, I'm assuming? Hey, the guy's gone. Well, the fake guy.
Feeling better?
A whole lot, thanks. I managed to get rid of the knockoff. Give me a few hours. I'll be out of the wall and can help you leave.
I haven't got a few hours. What can you do now?
From here? Not much, but I could give you some options.
I need more than helpful suggestions.
I've got control of one of the utility drones. They use them for moving Kit around the building.
I might be able to escape if I was better equipped.
Atta girl. I've sent you the link to the drone. She'll be in your hub.
Let's go see what we can do with that. It's powered down. Apparently the utility drone you inhabit can't communicate with it. Screen's full of medical data. Even with the drone's optics, even if the drone's optics had high enough resolution for you to read them, you're certain they'd make no sense to you. Projecting continues to flicker. Apparently your drone has no way to engage with it. Oh, I'm that thing. Okay. A cutting laser. I'm assuming I get the cutting laser out and then open up the vent.
Please do not interrupt active drone.
You won't sit still long enough to get it open. I may be good, but even that officer would see me.
Stab it.
That
Throw food
I
at
can't
it?
use.
Can I use the link again? Nope.
Please do not interrupt active drone.
You won't sit. A utility drone.
Please do not interrupt active
Wonder if I have to
What?
trap it with the table somehow? Seems like it'd be really difficult to do, though.
Prying it open. I've already got it. I may be good, but that officer would see me.
I was gonna see, the camera's broken now. Oh. Use this as a net.
Come on, shoo!
warning. Power contact lost.
There we go.
This might be useful.
Got the cutting laser. I open up the vent. That arm animation is kind of weird to you? All right. We're back to here. How do we play Lao?
Dr. Lau, you have a visitor.
Oh.
Good evening, Dr. Lau.
Hello? And you are...
Surely you recognize him.
I'm afraid you'll have to enlighten me.
This is Dr. Vargas, the Central Operations Coordinator.
Now, Galatea, there's no need to be quite like that. The fact that I am not widely recognized perhaps indicates how successful we are.
Yes, you're right, Father.
Vargas? Dr. Eduardo Vargas?
Quite so, Dr. Lau.
What brings you from the Fulcrum Tower, sir?
A most grave matter, I'm afraid. One I believe you specifically to be most suited to handle.
Shall I, Father?
Please do, Galatea.
Central, I believe the audio EM capture system in this room to be faulty. Please run a deep diagnostic on the system.
Certainly, Miss Vargas. Beginning scan.
We have perhaps 2 minutes until the diagnostic cycle is complete.
Dr. Lau, have you heard of a gentleman by the name of Baxter?
Dr. Adam Baxter, convicted murderer?
And a brilliant engineer in his time.
Yes, I've heard of him. My partner had a history with him. His parole hearing and eventual release really got to Dr. Regis.
Quite so. Poor Viksha. I don't think Charlie ever got over it. And unfortunately, it appears that he's taking things into his own hands.
Oops.
Dr. Lau, when did you last see Dr. Regis?
Last night, before Central went into siege mode. Why? What's happened?
This morning, Dr. Baxter was found dead in his workplace.
Got him.
Oh, no. Oh, Charlie, no.
I share your concern, Dr. Lau.
Central believes Dr. Regis to be the most likely suspect. He would have known that Central would be unable to provide oversight during the siege.
And he had no shortage of motive, as I'm sure you'd agree.
It just doesn't sound like him, though. He had other outlets, like his garden.
I don't fully agree with Central's assessment either. That is why I'm activating you on this case.
You want me to investigate Baxter's murder with my partner as the prime suspect? Isn't that a pretty serious conflict of interest?
It is within my prerogative to select agents I feel appropriate for casework, if necessary. Using it to aid an old friend, a good man, like Charlie Regis, I think that's worthwhile.
Remember that your primary responsibilities are to the law and to this city.
You're the controller of Central Operations. Why would you need to cut the camera feed with a trick like that?
I apologize, but for the sake of city security...
Yeah, can't tell me. Classified, ultraviolet A, etc.
I'm glad you understand.
I might understand, but I'm not happy about it.
Noted, Dr. Lau.
You have a connection to Regis as well?
Quite so. He worked for me in a research team, as did Baxter in the same project.
And Viksha Regis.
Precisely. We lost half of the team in one fell swoop that day.
I think I've heard enough.
That's good to hear. I'll have Galatea email the case data to you. If I can be of any further help, don't hesitate to drop by my office.
At the top of the Fulcrum Tower. Make an appointment beforehand.
Diagnostic cycle of monitoring systems complete. No wetware or firmware anomalies detected. However, please ask Dr. Regis to stop obstructing the lens assembly.
I wish you luck with your work, Dr. Lau. For Regis's sake.
Well, damn. We caught the sucker. So I'm saved. I'm actually gonna call it a night here shortly. I am getting very hungry, so I know it's shorter than normal, but I gotta go find some food. But that was really that told us a lot about the story. I'm really interested to see what's going on and how everything is connected, because it always circles back and it just keeps pulling you in. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Should be back tomorrow about 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. So keep an eye out. Thank you guys for stopping by, and tune in tomorrow and we'll see where this goes. Thanks, guys.